Hi, I'm on farm payroll today. Ooh, let's see what it brings. Hi, welcome to the channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Langers and I am the Scruffy Trader. And today is non-farm payroll day. And it's now 25 to 2. It has just been announced, so I'm sitting watching the markets at the moment. And I'm going to pull the screens up, and if there's a potential trade, I'm going to take it straight in front of you. So let me get the screens on and let's have a look. Okay. So, been trading a little bit this morning. Not a lot. I've had a great week. I am net £4. Amazing. I had to pull out of the pound yen because the announcements were coming and I got caught on the footsie last night. So can't win them all, guys. You can't win them all, but I do try. The whole part of trading is be consistent enough that at the end of the week you're in profit. You see, you always start the day with 0 and you should end it with 1. What happens in the middle doesn't matter. So you can lose some, win some, as long as your net profit is up. But what are we looking at here? Well, non-farm is erratic at best. We need to kind of put in a few parameters as to what is going on. At the moment, there's been no real spike one way or the other. Not at all. It's kind of been a bit of a non-plus event. But you can kind of see it forming here. It's topped out up there. So there is a level we can put in. Just put that there. I'll just put broken levels because these are pretty low. And there's another one kind of there where it's topped out, but it's not that clever. But there's definitely a one there. Okay. So all I've done at the moment is I've just framed the price. What does that mean? Well, that just means it's two areas of attraction at this moment in time based on a 15-minute chart. Now I can push it out to an hour just to have a look at it. And you'll see that those levels that I've just put in are there or thereabouts to the hourly levels as well. So it's a good area. Now, if it's breaking above this, the next turning point is kind of, well, there's a swing there which brushes that one. And there's another swing there which kind of catches that dip. That's probably the better of the two because it's touching there, it's had a go at resisting there, and the best fit, because that's what we're essentially looking for, best fit, is there, because you can see the bounce, the swing, the push up, the return, away, it's come back. So they're reasonable levels to assume. And this is quite quick. It really is quick work. And why is that? Because non-farm is unpredictable. A lot of the time the levels don't really play in the real game. So what I'm waiting for is I'm just waiting to see some kind of reaction to the news. And as you can see, there's not a lot. A bit of a big green candle coming in now. But that's about it. But let's just sort of see what's going on. If that spikes up massively, we could have a retracement. If it doesn't, well, then we just have to read the chart as we would normally. But it's showing signs of a push up. So let's have a little look at this. There we go. Okay. Right. Now with non-farm, haven't really got time to do much, so I'm just going to go a tenner a pip. I'm going to use a fib, and we're going to move it from the bottom of there to the top. Oh, the angel in the morning's here. I'll be talking to you, sweetheart, but I am a little bit busy. If I don't talk to her, she gets upset, you see, because she's a bit naughty like that, you know. I mean, she demands me time all the time. It's obviously my rugged good looks. Right, okay, so let's have a look at this. Interesting concept. What am I doing? I'm setting out some parameters because I do believe this will bounce back. Now, I'm going to place the order now, but in order for this to trigger, this has to come back, and it has to come to me. And the area I want it to come to is between the 14 and the 23. Now as that comes to there, and I'm targeting the 50%. Okay. Why is that? Well, it's just a reasonable target. Rather than trying to be too aggressive with it, I can see parameters where the price may contain. But you've got to remember those levels are on low time frames. They're on sort of 15 an hour, so they don't hold a great deal of weight. Oh, we're in. But what they do is give a framework as to where the price may bounce, and that's what I'm looking at. Now we're in, and we have a target down to there, so this could be over pretty quick, or you could get a good old smack in the mouth. But I've framed the price. Alright, and what I mean by that is there's the absolute bottom, there's the absolute top, and I'm hoping that it stays within those two boundaries. Well, maybe hope's the wrong word. The idea is it stays within those two boundaries. And now we just see. Very, very simple. Non-farm is unpredictable at the best of times. But when you have a strong move like this, it actually catches a lot of people out. Because suddenly you get a lot of people thinking, yes, it's going up, it's going up. So they all pile in. And the big boys see that and go the other way. And they catch you. And it's kind of how they make their money. And it's just a way of learning. But the way to do non-farm is just get in and get out. You know, you don't want to hang around too much with it. I've traded quite a few of these, as you'll have seen over the last year and a half or so that I've been doing this. I've traded most of them, and I've done okay. You know, it's not a bad thing to trade, but if you get on the wrong side of it, you do know about it. So you've got to be prepared to either take some pain or cut your losses. Now, with this sort of thing, I do average into it, but there is a point of no return where I just think enough's enough and that's it. But I do watch the markets all morning. If you ever read the comments in the of the videos that I do, you'll often see some of the Telegram guys will sort of testify that I say I'm going to do something hours before I do it, because I get myself absorbed in the markets. First couple of hours of every day, that's all I'm doing. I'm just looking at them, and I'm fascinated with the movement, and I want to see it, and I want to understand how it all works. And this is kind of what you're seeing right now. So let's just play this out and I'll come back to you when it's over. And that is that. Stopped out. But what a nice little run that was. Let's see what the scores on the doors are. Well, 268 quid for, well, not too long. What time is it? 3 o'clock. So, hour and a half's work maybe. And the job is done. So, happy days. Gonna live with that. Let's just flick this over. So that's an on-farm payroll for another month. Non-farm it's one of those events that no amount of planning can help you. You've kind of just got to trade what you see in the moment. I think is the easiest way to kind of describe it. Because you've got no idea what the figure is before it comes out. The analysts will give you an idea, but you actually don't know. You know, if it's good, throw the market one way. If it's bad, it throws it another way. And inevitably, it'll go the wrong way before it goes the right way. It's just the nature of what it is. And that's kind of why you saw me with a fib. Because I'm half expecting it to spike in one direction and then retrace on itself. And what a fib does for you is it kind of gives you a predefined entry and exit. Just because of the levels. And the levels that you saw me put in prior were just sort of checkpoints as to where the price may stall or potentially try and get to. Now, because it was a little bit erratic on its first motion, because normally these things kick off in the first half hour, this one's took it a little bit longer, maybe it's an hour and a bit before it started to get that downward movement that I was looking for. But it gave me an opportunity to put a couple of extra orders in. I took it up to nearly the max of where I want to go. But I was confident in its direction. And why was that? Just seen it so many times, that's all. But anyway, I wanted to put it on the camera and trade because I told the guys in the group that I would. And it's just one of them things. I wasn't going to. I was actually supposed to be having a couple of days off because I've had a great start of the week. But as normal, I opened my gob as I did this morning with the pound yen. I was having a little chat with Volker. A little salute to you, my friend. And the guys get all excited and they want to see it. And sometimes it gets the better of me and I feel I have to. Silly really, because sometimes I do get myself caught. Hence yesterday. Got caught on the footsie last night. But it's just one of them things. I shouldn't have really traded it. It wasn't quite where I wanted it to be. And I got it wrong. I'm only human. Sometimes that happens. But in a way, it's a good thing that it happened that I lost, because it reminds me to respect the market. Whatever happens, I am good, but the market is better. And I always have to remember that. I am literally punching above my weight every time I go into the market. And before anybody says it, yes, I have a heavy punch. So it's a big fella I'm punching. Just thought I'd get it in first. And that's the way to win a fight. Get it in first. Well, that's how Winky wins a fight in this house, that's for sure. Because whenever it's going wrong, I come off worst every single time. She's fit as anything, you know, Wink. She really is. Goes to the gym and everything. I mean, if we get into it, I've had it, you know. She's like a little ninja. Anyway, that's a story for another day. Or a story for my Saturday night. Anyway, it's Friday, so it is Saturday night tomorrow. So I wonder what might be happening. Oh, I might have a moment.
Hello.
Oh, that was a good moment. I do like them moments. You know, just an aging child at heart. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to sign out. Wish you all well. Have yourself a safe and great weekend. And as always, do what you love and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.